Hello, welcome back to 9 Little Aussies. Today is a very exciting day because I am putting seedlings in the ground. It is finally happening. I am very, very excited. It is actually the middle of the day. It's the first time I've had a chance to get out here. I've had other things I had to do, but it's about 80 degrees, I think. It's a beautiful, beautiful day, just glorious. So I will show you what I'm going to do. 80 degrees is about 26.5 or something degrees Celsius, so it's just a beautiful day. Nice and fairly mild. Now, I am planting out definitely tomatoes, but look at these. I have some that are looking very, very bad, and I'm just not sure if they'll even make it. The basil's okay, but the parsley and the coriander are looking decidedly unhappy. So I'm going to put them in and we'll just see. I think maybe they were just in there too long, I think. So we'll start with those and then the tomatoes, and I'll see how far I get. So I think what I'm going to do is put some of these in here in this little bed around underneath these trees, especially the coriander. I know it's not going to want to get too hot, but I'll put some other things here as well. Scatter things around. I don't know, some of these may not even make it. They're looking so sad. And I really haven't hardened off for that many days, but they've been outside for a while, and before that they were in the mudroom, which is not it's kind of just whatever the temperature is outside, because the windows are, some of the windows are broken in there and it's not fully sealed, and it's definitely not on the air conditioning system. So I'm just going to put a little coriander here, and we'll put a scattering of them around here and just see how they survive.
Definitely strawberries. We definitely need to plant strawberries.
I definitely need to plant strawberries, hey? Is that right? More than anything else, just strawberries. By order of Zion, just strawberries. All right, it is later in the day and I've been working on the front garden beds, but now we've come to the back and going to do a light mulch on top of this raised bed so that I can start planting into it. Here are our little seedlings, some of which are looking sad, some of which are still looking great. So I do feel the urgency of getting those in. So we're going to get this mulch on top. Another thing that has been happening around the homestead lately that I just wanted to share with you is we've had a couple of occasions where we've had friends come over and just give advice in their area of knowledge, and I just think it really highlighted to me how important it is to have community. This is our friend Chris, who is a good mate of ours, and he has built his own home and he's just done all of his own gutters. Now we're looking at repairing some guttering on the house and on the barn and on the sheds so that we can get number one, prevent water damage on the house, but also so that we can capture water that we can then use to water gardens and water the animals and other things that we need, so we're not fully reliant on town water. So that is something we're very keen to do, but we don't have much experience or knowledge with gutters, and so it was really helpful. Chris was more than happy to come over and just give his advice and experience in this area.
All right, so then
there's a lot of things that can be accomplished on the homestead and around the garden, and just with sheer hard work, determination, a bit of grit and staying power. But honestly, there are a lot of things that we don't have the knowledge to do, and that others may have the information that we lack, and we can maybe have knowledge that Chris has spoken to me about his garden. He wants to start a garden soon. It's not something he's done much of, and so that's something I can share with him, my knowledge. And just as he's being able to really come around and give us a hand with advice on the guttering. So I think it's great just to remember that we work better when we work together. Whilst it can be a good thing to be independent, it's also really great to know and remember and look for community. We're built for community, and it works best.
Just look at this golden light. It's just such a beautiful time of day. Love it. And I'm blessed to have my 14-year-old fixing dinner so that I can be out here planting tomatoes. So I'm putting a few different varieties along this fence, and I just leant down into a fire ant nest and got my hand covered. It's not fun. And I'm going to put some more along there, but we'll see how many we get done today. Okay, so I got one row done down here, so I'm just going to water them in. It's about 7 o'clock and time to go in a minute and finish up for the day. This is one of my favorite parts, watering everything in. So on this row we've got Delicious, is the type of tomato, Delicious. I think they're a larger one. And then a honeycomb hybrid as well, which is a cherry, like a small orangey coloured cherry. So I think we're going to call it a day. I got one row of tomatoes in, got some little herbs in around the doorway there in the back door. Got the mulch laid and just finishing off adding some more to the raised bed, the second raised bed. So we're slowly getting there, but it's about that time of day. So I want to stay out and enjoy the golden glow of the evening, but duty calls. So I guess I better go inside. My voice is getting croaky. So I will go and dose up as well. All right, blessings, friends. We will see you tomorrow.